Afternoon baseball now on a Southern California Sunday at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Seattle Mariners and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Here's D. Gordon now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Seattle, center fielder, D. Gordon.
Here comes the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. And just a Chamber of Commerce afternoon for baseball. 82 degrees here at first pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And this is knocked down on the mound. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. One away now. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. Cano waits on the first pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Here's the 1-1 now to Cano. Missed with a breaking ball. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball three.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
And he lays off here, ball four, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with one away. First pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there. 3-1 now.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. But they'll just get the one out here as the runner will get back safely at first. Here's Nelson Cruz now. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with the double in the ball game last night. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Cruz carries the batting line a little over the 260 mark. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. That's 2-1. Here's the 2-1 home. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And a curveball swung on and missed. And a great call there as the inning is over. So coming to the plate, number 4. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, number 4.
Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. So 1-1. Line softly toward the hole. And this will get by Zobrist at short. It's a base hit. And right out of the gates, the Mariners will be forced to deal with his speed at first base. Riding into the box, Andrelton Simmons. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 0-2 delivery. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Angel shortstop behind in the count at 1-2 strikes.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Now at the plate, Mike Trout comes off an 0-for-4 in last night's ball game. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Missed with a slider. He's running. Strike called. Now the throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Striding forward now is the DH, Justin Upton, looking for better results than last night when he went 0-for-4 in that one. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A 2-0 count to the Angels left fielder. Upton, or simply J-Up, was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side.
Leading off for the Mariners.
First offering on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. And a neck-high fastball that time. Two and one.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Swing and a little blooper to center. And the Mariners have themselves their first base hit. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, who's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. Popped him up. Pujols is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Dan Vogelbach is next, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. On the move is Trout. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Digging in now for the Mariners, Ben Zobrist, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Ready now for L.A., Zach Kozar, set to lead off the home half of the second. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Grounder down the line at third. Backhanded. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away. So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Ian Kinsler becomes out number 2 this inning. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Now at the plate, Albert Pujols try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike. 0-1. A ball and a strike. Now this ball popped up. Playable, however, behind the plate for Zunino. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, D. Gordon, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0. Flipped out the other way towards short. And he'll let it fly from deep in the hole. And a heck of an effort that time, but the throw's too late, and that'll certainly be scored an infield single to lead off the inning. He's set. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in there. A 1-0 delivery. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Cano is a guy that thrives in these opposite-handed matchups. He's often considered one of the absolute best hitters in the... And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. Now a look and a throw back to second. Runner's back. Set and the 2-1 pitch. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch is high. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. And he's able to lay off there for ball 4. And that'll put runners at the corners now with still nobody out. So striding in, Jose Abreu, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
1-0 count. Here it is. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
To 1-2 now. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. And a breaking ball stays outside.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2-ball, 2-strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Popped him up. Oh, what happened? He can't make the play. And the run is in to score from third. It's 1-1. Digging in to try it again. Nelson Cruz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready. Here's the first offering. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Now the 2-1. Drilled to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Long throw to the plate. And Cano will score. He's safe at home plate. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mike Zunino. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And he fouls this one off. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Striding in once again, Josh Reddick. He reached on a single in his first try.
Josh Reddick.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Fly ball to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. Ready for another chance, Kyle Seager, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Rene Rivera, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Rivera, a native of Puerto Rico. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Seager gonna have to hurry, and there's one down now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 4. Second at-bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. The windup and the 0-1. Ball 1. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. In now is Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And the inning stays alive. It'll bring Mike Trout to the plate next. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. Lays off 1-0.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And Trout has himself a base hit. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Justin Upton, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way to Upton. Hit on the ground out to short. Zobrist is there. Throw on to first. He'll be in time, and a good chance for the Angels goes for naught as the side is retired. Next for Seattle, Dan Vogelbach. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Hit in the air down the left field line. And no one will track it down. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And the changeup is way low that time. A swing and a miss there. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Count remains 2-2. The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So one away here with the bases empty, and set to go now is the shortstop Ben Zobrist. First pitch of the at-bat. Up around the face. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Back up the middle. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. So back to the top of the Seattle lineup. Digging in, D. Gordon. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is popped up. Simmons is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Zach Cozart, and they'll need him to get something going here. First delivery to him on the way. And this is up and in ball. And Cozart to short. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Stepping into the box, Ian Kinsler. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. High and deep to right center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. And now for the Angels, Cole Calhoun. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Now the 2-1 pitch. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Digging in once again, Robinson Cano. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Cano waits on the first pitch. And a swing and a miss at a ball in the dirt. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these two guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
Yeah, Matty, executing a game plan to a T. Both guys with big power arms, establishing the fastball, and then using their off speed to get these guys and keep them honest.
You know what, D'Lo, in the day and age where we're seeing a lot of high-scoring games, it's kind of refreshing to see 2 pitchers on point like they are in this one. Runs going to be at a premium. Both these guys look super locked in.
And he'll put this away for the second out. Here's Nelson Cruz now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Now the 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. So a full count now.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at-bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
And that's low, ball 4.
The catcher, number 2.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just a bit up. A ball and a strike.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And that misses. 2-1. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Albert Pujols, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First offering on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cano is there, and a big sigh of relief out on the mound as Pujols is retired on just 1 pitch. Coming to the plate now, Rene Rivera. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Throw on the first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th. Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, number 4. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And he gets ahead 0-1.
2 quick outs in this inning so far. His pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Jose Alvarez will come on now as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. In prior at-bats against Jose Alvarez, just a 1 for 9. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Popped him up. Cozart over to his right. 1 out. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Squared that one up just a little late. The 0-1 on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. One and 2. Here it comes. Back to the mound and off his leg. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. So stepping in, Dan Vogelbach, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Lined hard toward right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. In now is Andrelton Simmons.
And leading off for the
First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard on the ground at first. Vogelbach scoops it up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Ready once again, Mike Trout. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Here's Justin Upton now. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Hit hard to the right. Foul. And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch, and he's set down on strikes for out number 2.
Third baseman, number 7.
Ready for another shot now, Zach Cozart. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And that misses. Ball 1. A ball and a strike. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. A ball and 2 strikes now. Skied down the left field line. And this is caught as he had to go a long way to get there, but he pulls it in right in front of the stands to retire the side. Back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. The Mariners out in front of this one as we move to the 7th, but before it gets underway, let's give you a look at the game summary to this point. Blake Wood is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. First delivery to him on the way. High pop-up. Simmons is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. D. Gordon is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is flared out towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out. Robinson Cano, his head-to-head line against Blake Wood. He's hitless in 6 tries. Cano waits on the first pitch. Missed with a slider. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
The 1-1. Misses, ball 2. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit, and it's gone as they add still another. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Abreu.
Designated hitter, Jose Abreu.
From the stretch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Taken in by Simmons. What a play, and that ends the inning.
It's time.
Leading off the inning, Ian Kinsler, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Line drive to center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. The 0-1 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, strike 2. Ready on 0-2. Hit out towards second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be 2? Zobrist on to first, and they get the double play turned on Pujols. Ready for another chance? Rene Rivera. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Cano towards second. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Nelson Cruz, his head-to-head line against Blake Wood. He's hitless in 6 tries. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and 1 strike. Here comes the 0-1. Nope. And a neck-high fastball that time. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away. Here now is Mike Zunino. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Now the 2-0 is lined into right center, base hit, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Digging in to try it again, Josh Reddick, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch to the right side and through, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. Riding in once again, Kyle Seager, his head-to-head line against Blake Wood. He's 0 for 4. First pitch of the at-bat. 0-1 the count. good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And the runner back. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number two.
First baseman, Dan Vogelbach.
First pitch on its way. Too low, 1-0.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Outside and low, 3-0.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Here it is, the 3-0. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Swung on and taken the opposite way out toward deep left center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, number 4. He flew out in his last at-bat. James Pazos is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. A tough sinker on the inside corner. A pause and the 0-2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Seager at third. And that's out number 1. Ready once again, Andrelton Simmons. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here comes the first pitch. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. Just hung in there on that one. The next 1-2 pitch. Swinging a ball line softly down the line in left. But this is foul near the seats. Lifted in the air to center field. Gordon moves over. 2 down. Ready now, Mike Trout. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Set and the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Cruz is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Keenan Middleton enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He's going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Zobrist with a 1-2 count now. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, D. Gordon. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Hit to first, fielded cleanly by Pujols, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in and looking for more, Robinson Cano. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
in that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might...
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Edwin Diaz comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Number 39, Edwin Diaz.
Here's Justin Upton now. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3.
Justin Upton.
Here comes the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Number 7.
Digging in once again, Zach Kozar. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. In there, no balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Heading out towards shallow right. Cruz waits on it, 2 gone. Ready now for L.A. Ian Kinsler. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 0-1. And this ball swung on and hit to center field. And this should do it. And he'll squeeze this one for the final out. And the Mariners have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over. As we wrap this one up tonight, it's time to show our appreciation for the man you see there, Robinson Cano. Take a snapshot of that. He's our tops player of the game.
It wasn't a huge offensive day for him. He only had 1 hit, but he definitely made it count. Put one out of here that ended up being a really important swing of the bat in this one.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Angels, 1 run, 7 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 38 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.